Numbers 21:13 through 15. From there they journeyed and encamped on the other side of the river Amron, which is at the border of Amorites and Moabites territory, which is in desert or wilderness that extends from the frontier of the Amorites. From the river Amnon is the boundary of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites. So they're at the boundary between these two nations, journeying in the wilderness, not having a land of their own yet, although they're given one, but they ain't claimed it. And that's the way God intended it, but not the way necessarily other people see it. So while we're journeying along this life, things were given, and God's given over to us and going to. People may not see as ours, but we continue going and journeying and let Him lead anyway. That is why it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, Walheb and Shushan, and the valleys and the branches of the Ammon River, and the slopes of the valleys that stretch towards the Sat, and find sport on the border of Moab. So this history, this book of the wars of the Lord, this is their military conquest that the Lord brought them, maybe even their defeats in it. This isn't scripture. This isn't in scripture. Scripture may, parts of that book may allude to things written in scripture because scripture has battles. But this is more of a history of their wars. While the Bible includes wars, but it's not a history of war book. This simply was a history of wars book. So it's describing this battle that they had at this. Sometimes God leads us to a place where we have to stand and fight. We have battles being led by God. But any battle He leads us to, He plans to lead us through.